Our next poet is assigned number 5. That's Sierra. Can Sierra please come to the stage? Show. She is also a member of the Riverside Jazz Poetry Collective. Her spoken words are one to be dealt with on a for real level. Can you handle it? Sierra, coming to the stage.
Thank you. I got it. Sorry, hello everybody. Happy to be back here for the finals round, gotta say. I've got 2 pieces for you during this first session. Figured why hold back, you know, so I'll go ahead and start with something pretty raw. It's called Into the Ether. How is it that just being with you can totally dissipate any accumulating inspiration? What a hopelessly futile situation. We've both lost all our patience, and now our faces bear grins of bearing again the same old struggles we've been facing too long. So, how strong must you be to admit when you're wrong about something you've wagered your whole future on? See, try as I might to comprehend what I'm feeling, my self-serving denial has kept me from dealing with it or with you. Now that's it, now we're through. I can't take any more of these whispered rampages, these drug-muted half-rages. We've locked ourselves in these cages and now they won't bust. I'm suffocated by your suburban sterility. I'm humbled by your half-hearted hostility. You vehemently verify your virility. Go on, big boy, yell at me if you must. All I see is you disrupting tranquility. You curse now what you loved in my half-hearted humility. All you're doing is questioning our capability to last in our love. Here's hoping, baby, that it wasn't just lust. Maybe just luck. You pass the buck and you're on to the next one. You know, I still have to try not to cry when you say you still miss your ex some, and time always did seem to move strangely for us. I suppose that's because we moved strangely for it, or to it, or in it, or through it, or however else two may move with regard to time. You know, sometimes it would slow so much that just as we seem to stop short, breath held, fingers longing to caress the skin they are so desperately close to touching, the fabric of our reality would be stretched and skewed into a secret and sacred surreality of near relativistic speed, that buzz, that indescribably intoxicating rush of blood to the head, and then the bed drops from beneath us, and we are lost to the ether. Stoned and smiling. You are my heroine, you say. And we both laugh at the all too obvious play. The pun's no fun, you had said once, while lying in this same bed with sticky, sweet promises and sweaty, disappointing realities. And officially, the pun is the lowest form of comedy. I wondered then who might make such an important decision, but I said instead, well, I guess it's a good thing that life is made of poetry, rather than comedy. After all, in poetry, such silly wordplays can be forgiven. And you laughed again, although I was not entirely sure why. And so, swallowing my pride and my shame as one and the same, I turned over sniffing and returned into the ether. Thank you. Thank you. I've got one more short one. This one is called El Temor. For those of you who don't speak Spanish, the last line of this poem, it says, Yo siento el temor. It means I feel the fear. I'm writing you another apology letter But this time, it's to say that I just don't know whether it's me or it's you. But I can see that it's true, that each time we break through, we break free, and we start new, and we dream of those things we've always wanted to do. You know, each time we try what we had never dared to. Each time we fly, we fall flat on the floor. And we lie there appalled, and we can't help but abhor. Every second our flaws and our faults are being scorned. So we each with our own right, we each with our own might, we each feel our own plight, our own struggles more. We each deem our own motives more selfless and pure. Now it's fight or flight pacifism, so we both head for the door. There's no room for diplomacy. No, we've tried that before. There's no room for righteous piety when you're strung out and poor and starving and angry and sad and unsure. You know, you only end up a hypocrite if you act so secure. And all I know is that I feel it. Yo siento el temor. Thank you.
Sierra, thank you so very much, Sierra.